Great, welcome back. This is your host, Michael Kennedy. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the help menu, part of the menu functions. It's one part that I have left off from the original video that covered all the menu items at the top of the screen here. As you can see, the template chooser is on. Pages has started. And we have our menu items at the top bar here. And on the far right side is this very interesting menu item that's called help. Now, it's a particularly useful menu item because you can search help to find something specific to help you. If you get stuck in at some point trying to create a document or getting formatting or some type of appearance to work, you can type in some keywords there in the search bar and it should pop right up. There's also other useful items. So first off, let's talk about the search bar. Search bar is the same search bar and same search engine that you find in the Spotlight menu, which is a little magnifying glass over here. As you can see, when we click on this magnifying glass, we see the blue spotlight. Now if we go to the help menu, it's still blue. So it uses the same search engine. So if we type in here, let's say special characters. And as you can see, I haven't even finished typing characters, and it is showed as a menu item. And then I hover over it, you can see now that Apple is pointing out to me where the special characters function is located. It's located in the edit menu on the bottom. There is special characters. Now I can click on this, or I could just go over here and click where it's pointing at me to click. So just to show you that this does work, I'm going to again hover over special characters, and I'm going to click on that choice, and it opens up the special characters menu. So from here, I can go ahead and start to search for the particular character I'm looking for. So I don't know if I'm looking for the British pound or maybe the euro symbol. It's some miscellaneous. Some people love these little smiley faces or the copyright symbol. But once again, that is searching in the help menu. But if you might not at some point understand what it is in particular you're searching for, or you just want to know what a tool does. So there's some other options here. We have the Pages help menu and the iWork formula and functions help menu. And these menus are rather interesting in that they are HTML based. And as you can see, this is an HTML page. This should look a little familiar like a Safari browser. But we can go in here and find some information on how to work with various parts of the Pages document, adding tables, adding text. And text includes text boxes, shapes, table cells, formatting font. We can also find out what's new in Pages 09, frequently asked questions, and also some help videos. We click on the help videos, and as you can see down here, Safari is launching. And behind this help menu window, we're going to see the Apple iWork video tutorials. Now, of course, these are video tutorials. You can always refer back to this program to look at how to perform a certain function within Pages. But as a reminder, it is always available at the Apple website. If I close out this window now, you can see down here we have sharing your documents, track changes, mail merge. The things that appear here are questions that people generally have often, editing tables. It's not the real basic stuff, but it will answer some of the more tricky add-ons, adding citations and equations. Those are questions that actually get a lot in school. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and just close out of this window. So I'm going to also show you under the help menu. Oh, I'm sorry, I got to go back to Pages. And there's the help menu. We also have a link straight to the video tutorial, the Welcome to Pages, which is for those of you who start up your window for the first time. You'll get this window, and I'll tell you click to play, and I'll show you video tutorials and how you can get help from the Mac desk or from the Genius bar at an Apple store. But we also have the video tutorials link. Goes straight again to the same page, video tutorials. We can click on Pages, and it will load up all the video tutorials on Pages. We can see some information about dramatic outlines, mail merging, and we'll talk about that in a later lesson. And also math type and EndNote, how to integrate those straight into Pages. So let's go ahead and close this out for now. Come back to help. And if you see this happen to you, take a look here. I have the Safari browser open, and that's why I'm not getting the Pages website and the Pages help menu. Just click back on the title bar of your Pages document, and you'll see up here in the main menu change back to Pages. So go to help. This is a great link right here, and I suggest that if you're very interested in learning all the aspects of Pages and even things that I don't cover here in this lesson, click on Pages User Guide. It is a relatively large file. It's about 5 or 6 megabytes, and you can download that. In this case, here's my Pages 09. It's a 5 megabyte file. We can also use iWork 08, and you can go from beginner manuals all the way up to the advanced things. So the Pages 09 menu, I'm going to go ahead and click on that, let it download in the background. That brings up a PDF document. I'm going to show you how to navigate that to find help information and find the topic that you're looking for. And again, iWork formulas and functions user guide. I'm not going to get into too many formulas and functions, but this is important if you're using a table, graph, or whatnot from the numbers functions, or you're using an Excel document, you're linking it to a Pages document, you want that to update dramatically. That's very important. In keyboards and shortcuts, this is a direct link to the shortcuts that you often find me using as I'm typing, and sometimes you can see those appear right on the screen when I'm doing specific shortcuts that will give you hints. But this is a whole list of those keyboard shortcuts. Those of you who have taken my quick tips class know that these can be very powerful feature when you start to learn some of these. Some of the more common ones that everyone knows: copy, cut, and paste, located all right together at the bottom of your keyboard. Very powerful features in creating larger documents and repeating information throughout a document. And you'll see me use these functions often throughout the lessons in this program. So, let's go back. Okay. This is your keyboard shortcuts. And there's many, many shortcuts. Trust me, I don't know maybe a third of these. But they're shortcuts based on what you're interested in doing, what you find yourself doing all the time. There's probably a shortcut for it, and you could do just a couple keystrokes and save yourself a lot of clicking. So it's definitely worthwhile to print these out or take a look at these and scroll down and see if there's something that you find yourself doing often, and you'll find that learning the keyboard shortcuts will speed up your work. So our user guide has downloaded. It's a 5 megabyte file, and as you can see here, it looks like a book. And we can scroll down through the pages here. This is, just so you know, if we take a look here, you should see a pages list here. Oh yes, there it is down here at the bottom. This document is a 267 page document. I wouldn't suggest sending this to the printer, central office, and your person sitting near that printer will probably not very happy if you print this out. It will take some time to print out. And let me show you on a PDF document like this, you do not need to print this document out. It's actually easier to use if you use the control panel on the side here and you use the active links. Now this document, although it's a PDF document, you can't change it. It does interact much like a website does. Now I can do facing pages here, and if I actually bring this window to full screen here, I can kind of drag